Hey guys, my name's Keegan Heights. I am with Bill Customs, and today I wanted to show you my 2007 Harley Davidson Dyna Lowrider. This is my 2007 Harley Davidson Lowrider. This has the original 96 cubic inch motor with the 6-speed tranny. It's got 49 millimeter front end stock, and then it still has the stock swing arm as well. This bike is, for me, it's very special. This is the bike I first started on. It didn't look like this when I first got it. We'll probably put some pictures up so you guys can see it. It was just a normal basic Dyna Lowrider, silver and blue, the most basic bike you could probably get. But it was my first bike, so it was super special to me, and it's what started my journey riding through about 6 years now. I think I've been riding. But yeah, so now I'm going to tell you about what it looks like today, what's been done with it, and all that good jazz. So when I first got my bike, it was the summer of, I think it was 2020. So I would have been in, I think it was my sophomore year. I think I would have been 16. I think 16 is when I bought the bike. We bought it in Sturgis, South Dakota at an Indian dealership. Funny enough, it was a used bike there, of course. So starting at the front of the bike here, we have our stock 2007 wheels. We decided to powder coat those with a beautiful orange with a gold flake to it. I think it looks really good. When we first decided to do that, it was not in favor. I just wanted to do black but black's just too easy to do. Like, it's just, pretty basic, I think. So I just trusted my dad with the color, and I think it turned out really well. I think it matches the paint quite well. We did galfer rotors on the bike, kept the stock brake calipers. We powder coated the legs. I think that's a good accent with it. Moving up to the fairing, we have a Russ Mortemont SRT fairing with a FXR division tinted lens for the headlight with a Clockworks windshield. I think that's all around, that looks pretty good. Moving towards the middle of the bike here, we have our 12-inch LA Choppers cage fighters, which have kind of been our favorite handlebars to use recently, T-bars recently to use. We have a gauge relocation kit. They used to be on the tank themselves, but we relocated them to the top of the bars. We got Ness mirrors and levers, Harlan Ness, and Avon grips, which have been my favorite choice of grips to ride with. Coming from to the motor side, we did a lot of powder coating there, starting with the primary cover. We did the clutch cover, cam cover, exhaust shields, and fuse box. A lot of things that we just powder coated black. I know it's pretty basic, but I think it looks really good. We have mid controls that we decided to add to it. This bike had forward controls, but mid controls are just superior. At least I think so. I think they're pretty comfortable. We also did a chin spoiler up on the front here, give it more of a sporty look. I think it looks pretty good. We got a Bassani 2-into-1 road rage pipe. I think it sounds amazing. I love Bassani. I also have one on my bagger. Great pipes. For the seat, I have a Saddlemen 1-Up. I don't really plan on having 2 people on this bike, so I think the 1-Up looks pretty good. Very comfortable seat. For suspension, we have full front and rear Legends. I got the Revo Arcs on the rear and the Axio front cartridges in the front. For the rear fender, we got our factory fender that we decided to cut and move up. We have a custom taillight right inside on the underneath of the fender. For our bags, we have the Thrashin bags. I love these bags. These bags are really easy to put on, and you can stick a lot of stuff in them, surprisingly for how tiny they are. So probably one of my favorite features of this bike has got to be the paint job. The classic True Flame paint job, which was painted by CR Designs, our good friend Ian Strachan, who's a really close friend from back in the day in South Dakota. He's been painting stuff for my dad for years now. That's probably one of my favorites. The other one, again, is probably the wheels, probably just because of the story behind it, knowing that I didn't really want to do the wheels a bright color, but knowing that they ended up being or looking this good is what's made it really special, and it just all together just comes together looking really well. Cosmetically, probably not, but motor-wise, I can say that I probably will be doing stuff to it. I can't say exactly what, but I think this thing could be a really fun, fast bike. So as I was saying in the beginning of the video, this was my first bike. This is what really started it all for me. Before I even thought about buying this bike, I didn't really want to ride. Now that sounds kind of crazy because I grew up with my dad and my brother riding, for my whole life, but I didn't want to do it. And then the day my dad took me to grab this bike, you know, I still was feeling iffy about it, and then he just put me on it and kind of set me on my way. And ever since then, I've never really wanted to get off it. About a year after that, we did our first rendition of it, which we'll put some pictures up. We basically rattle canned it, just fully black with rattle canned it fully black. We had a Reinhardt 2-in-1 exhaust on it. It was definitely a very Sons of Anarchy looking bike, but I liked it. This newest rendition here, it was very special to me because it was during my senior year of high school where I had a major back surgery. And during that recovery, me and my dad built this bike this way in our garage together. So it's made it very special to me. Thank you guys for watching. Again, this is my 2007 Dyna Lowrider. I feel very, very grateful to have this back in my possession. I wasn't able to have it because I needed a car for transportation, for work, starting my career. Now that I am married, my dad has gifted this back to me. I was very, very blessed with that, and very much looking forward to many more miles and memories made on this bike. So thank you guys again. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.